Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just Studio Rays. Check it out, guys. I got another unboxing, another toy for us guys. This was kind of a spontaneous buy. My front door lock literally just went last night. One of the mechanism inside it broke. You know what that means. Toy time. All right. Had a reason to go upgrade my lock to my front door, and locks has changed so much or have advanced so much in this few years. I heard a lot about these smart locks. I got growing boys now. They're gonna be coming in and out of the house pretty soon. My oldest one's about to get his first key to the house. So I thought about it. I said, and we know how it is, guys. Be honest, we got kids, you give them a set of keys and they lose it, it drives you nuts, all right? So upgrading to a keypad type of lock is ideal, especially if you got teenagers, all right? And you know how teenagers are. They're in their own world, all right? The house key is not a priority to them, and that's the God honest truth. So I picked this up. It's the Schlage encoder. What I like about this unit right here, honestly, it works off of Wi-Fi. And in today's age, everybody has Wi-Fi. All your houses are all Wi-Fi. Your TV's Wi-Fi. Your phone is Wi-Fi. Everything's wireless. All right. And I like this one because it doesn't require a hub. Let's do a quick unboxing. Let's look at it. I'll put on a link on where I got it from. But you guys, use the referral link down about this product if you're interested. The Studio Rays, Boys and the Toys. This channel is just about toys, guys. Things that we like to buy. Is it tools? Is it electronics? Is how-to? You name it, it's pretty much everything. So thanks for joining me. Let's get into the video and consider hitting that subscribe button, all right? The like button and any other damn button that's in front of you. I would really appreciate it, all right? So let's get into this. Let's show what we have. Then we're gonna follow up. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna install this, all right? Thanks, guys. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna open the box. Now, this is a built-in Wi-Fi. Again, it allows you to lock and unlock anywhere. Just set up and plus you can set up a guest code. So you got company coming over, whatever, you know, or you have an Airbnb or something like that. This is ideal. All right, you don't have to worry about meeting up with somebody, give them a key to your house. Just give them a code. You can program it. It can expire at a certain time. Let's look at how this thing looks. All right, it's all laid out for you. Now I got the, I think the Camelot version. Yeah, I think it's the Camelot in satin. My door, and it matches my doors. It does come in like a matte black also. And by all reviews, there's a lot of good reviews about this lock. All right, let's see, you guys can see this. And the battery goes here. And it works off AA batteries. So I would recommend rechargeables batteries. So you'll always have fresh batteries if this goes. Now this says basic use, it should last about 6 months. We have to see about that. But with technology now, these things don't really pull that much current. So it's ideal. And I went with this version only because it has the key function. So and that's it, guys. There's really not much to this unit. Just these two pieces. They give you all the books. Quick guide how to start it up, which is not a big deal. All right, if you don't put a lock in before, it's really basic. It's nothing to it. Oh, they give you Duracells, which is a good look. And that's what I like, guys. Listen, this company's not being cheap. You're getting Duracells. You know, some places they give you some no brand, cheap, freaking 99-cent batteries. But here, they gave us the good stuff. And rightfully so, because this thing is not cheap. All right, this is over about what, $230, I believe I paid for it, $240. They give you the different pins and everything that needs to go in there, and plus the spare key. So that's it, guys. It's not, again, nothing to it. All right, and my other lock this is what went. This whole unit right in this area. I probably could have just changed this, but nah, that's too easy. Let's get a new toy. Let's upgrade our game. And that's that. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's nothing to it. Very basic. It's just changing a lock. All right. All it is a little bigger. So if you have this, hit me on the comments. Tell me what you think about it. If you're considering this, I think you should pick it up. You know, I'm looking at a lot of reviews. It's ranking 4 stars and above for this unit. All right. I like the style of it, and this, you can put this in anywhere. All right. In an apartment building, if you live in an apartment, you want something easy. This is the future. Everything's wireless. Everything's push button. You know, using a key is the pass. And think about it. When you go to hotels, you're using pass keys. You know, the little credit cards to get in. They're not giving you keys. It works. What I like about this also, it works with your Alexa and Google Assistants. All right. I run both of those systems in my house. You can give up 100 access codes. I don't believe we're going to give 100 access codes to people out there. You're not, you know, it's not going to happen. If you have a rental, maybe so. But for your private residence, what, the most you're going to give out, 4 or 5, maybe, if that's on the high end. Has a built-in alarm, low battery indicator. Yeah, that's, you know, I can go on and on. But again, you can see look up the specs of it. All right, I'm not going to regurgitate to something that you can reach on your own. But I like how it looks. This is how it looks. And let's get into the next part of installing this bad boy. All right, and syncing it up. All right, guys, I'm going to get, as you can see, I got all my stuff all spread out to make sure I have all my parts, which I do. All you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver. All right, the directions tell you right now, do not use a power drill. Shucks. Anyway, so that's all you're going to need. You're going to have to remove your existing lock, which I already have because it failed last night. And next thing you're going to do, you're just going to install the bolt. Now, this is your bolt here. All right. And they're asking you when you put this in, make sure the word top. You'll see a word up here. It says top right there. Make sure that faces top when you install this. All right, so I'm gonna get that started. All right, guys, as you can see, my lock is off now. So all you have to do is really simple, guys. Make sure the word top is facing upward, or you're gonna just push it in. All right, should go into the existing hole. The screws are in here. All right, you're gonna have a big long screws, 2 long screws, and basic smaller ones. So you're going to grab 2 of these screws out of here and screw it in here, and that'll be for step 1 for the deadbolt. All right, got my 2 screws. All right, next guys, we're going to have to put in the strike plate or the security plate here. Now, this area is the most important for your lock to work properly. Now, this is the old setup where I had here before. All right. And so sometimes when you're putting these on, if they're just misaligned just a bit, the locks are not going to work properly. So you may have to get yourself a couple of chisels, which I have a set of 3 here. I just sharpened them up with my my sharpener. And you're going to come back over here and have to chisel this out. Now, to get an idea on where you need to chisel, get some lipstick. Use that lipstick, and I pretty much cake the deadbolt here, if you can see. All right. And so what I'm gonna do next, as I close the door, and what you do, you get your flathead screwdriver, the little mechanism right here. You just turn that; it goes open and close. So you close your door. Use your screwdriver here, and inside, you hear that little knocking. That's what the deadbolt is hitting. So that's gonna, if it works, I should get like an indication from the lipstick on what I have to chisel out. And right here, I don't know if you can see where that blister right there is what's getting hung up. So it just tells me this part here I'm gonna have to chisel out. All right, so that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So that's just a little trick to make sure your thing fits in properly. And also they give you a extra strike plate or security plate that's gonna have to be inserted in the opening a little deeper than probably what you have. So if you're going to use this, again, you need those chisels to chisel this out. In that case, since I'm getting hung up on this corner with my deadbolt, so I'm going to chisel this whole thing out so I can get this closer in this way. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. All right, and what I'm going to do after it gets in, I'll come back with some wood filler around the edges and smooth it all out so it looks nice and clean. Okay, I just want to also bring it to attention. Once you get this plate in, I have it flush, but you're going to have to put a cover plate over this one. And as you can see, it's still a little too high, so I'm not deep enough. So I'm going to have to go a little deeper in getting this in. Alright guys, I got it all chiseled out. I have to take out a fair amount of material to get this all cleared out. Now to test fit it, if you don't want to put your screws in just yet, alright, just get you some clear tape and tape both pieces into place, which I'm doing right now. Alright, so I don't have to end up drilling or putting the screws in and realize it's misaligned. And then those holes are already in the wood, and you know it's a pain trying to realign it after you done already screwed into the wood. So just use some Scotch tape, get it up there, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna close the door. Again, just use a flat screwdriver, and just want to see. I don't know if you can see this. If I can show you guys. You see this little level right here? Alright, you want to see that. That's going to go all the way over. So you turn it, and it'll stop. Alright? And you bring it back. Stop. And bring it back. So you just want to feel it to make sure the lock is not getting hung up on anything. And in my case, this feels kind of smooth. Alright? So I'm good. I'm ready to screw that in. And it's important, if you got another double lock in the bottom, make sure, again, it's properly lined into the door. Because this is what's going to, when you close the door, it's going to keep the door in place. And then your deadbolt is just simply going to come in and engage. So alright guys, I'm good to go. So what I'm going to do now, before I put these bolts in, I'm just going to do a quick pilot hole for these two locations so I don't split my wood here. Alright guys, I want to just give you a tip. Alright, remember where I said they said no power tools? Well, I didn't listen, and I end up breaking the nut that goes to the heavy duty plate, trying to take it out and put it back in. Alright, so I end up running back up to Home Depot, alright, and picking up some extra nuts, screws. All right, these are 4-inch, size 12. All right, size 12, 2-back. All right, just to replace this one. All right, so to get a little deeper into my wall cavity. So be warned. They said no power tools. It was getting a little too hard for me, so I brought out the impact drill, which was a little too hard for these screws. All right, end up snapping it. So just be careful, okay? All right. If you decide to use a power tool, you may snap it. So you may end up going to the hardware store. And again, these are size 12, and I end up getting 4-inch. They give you 3 inches. I went with the 4-inch for the security plate to get a little deeper past the broken one I did with this one. So be warned. All right, let's continue on. All right, next thing, you're gonna install the faceplate. Now you gotta make sure this cable goes under the deadbolt. All right, over here, it has to go under it. So let me do that right now. All right, guys. Now you're gonna have this this plate that has a word top on it right here. It goes to the top. You're gonna take your cable. It's gonna go through this little hole right here. All right. It's gonna go something like that. All right. All right. You take the main 2 screws. Get your Phillips screwdriver, and you're just gonna line these up with these 2 holes right here to get it started. Again, they said don't use power tools, and I agree with that, because I end up breaking a couple of screws already from being hard-headed. So I learned my lessons. Just use hand tools. Now we're gonna have to connect the cable, all right, to that cable. All right, so let me get that done. When you hook up this part here, you're gonna see there's like a little bump right there. That little bump coincide with a little bump that's off this little mechanism right here. So that those 2 things have to line up. So when you put this on. All right, guys. Everything's set up now. Now, if you set it up and you get an error code, or it displays red on your keypad up here, take it off and reinstall it again, and take the batteries out. In my case, the first time I did it, I had some type of error. It wasn't extending properly. I think it was a little too tight or whatever it may be. But I took the whole thing out, put it back in, and now it's working. So you got to make sure everything's moving nice and smooth, and you're gonna have to put your code in to start setting it up. Now there's a user code, as you can see. I'm gonna show you right here. I'm blocking my code behind your manual, and then also inside your device. There's 2 codes they give you: user code A and user code B. Use one of those codes to set it up. And in my case, I'm going to throw my code in. And they'll go through its procedure. Once it's stopped, it'll go in, it'll come out, and then it'll go back in. And that completes your setup. All right, and that's pretty much it. You want to unlock, you just throw your code in. Oops. It unlocks. All right. So, I like it, guys. It looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna have to set up the app. Now, the one thing I like about this device here, that it syncs with my Ring app. All right. I have Ring security cameras. So it works with the Ring app. So that's why I like it like this, and also it works with Alexa and Google. So let's get that all set up. But that's the installation. Very easy to put it on the door itself. The hard part is just making sure your alignment or your strike plates are all lined up properly to this. In my case, mine was kind of off, so I had to dig it out and, you know, fix that part to make sure this works well. Other than that, guys, that's what it is, and we're going to continue on with the setup.